Have you ever wondered why some self-improvement strategies seem to fail, no matter how hard you try? Today, we're diving into the world of self-improvement, a fascinating realm filled with potential, promise, and unfortunately, a few misconceptions. In our quest for personal growth, we are often bombarded with advice, strategies, and techniques meant to help us better ourselves. However, some of these pearls of wisdom may not be as genuine as they seem. They may in fact be lies disguised as truths, leading us down paths that hinder our progress, rather than aiding it. In this journey of discovery, we will be unmasking these falsehoods, these 8 lies that have weaved their way into the fabric of self-improvement, these lies that have for far too long clouded our understanding and distorted our perception of personal growth. So, buckle up, friends. Prepare to debunk some myths and learn the truth about self-improvement. Lie number 1, self-improvement is a quick fix. Let's dismantle this illusion right away. The idea that you can transform your life overnight is a fantasy often sold by self-help gurus. They promise instant solutions, but reality is quite different. Self-improvement is not a capsule you swallow and wake up the next morning feeling accomplished. It's not a magic wand that makes your problems disappear. It's not a one-time event, but a continuous journey. It's about making small, incremental changes over time, constantly learning, growing, and evolving. This process requires patience, dedication, and commitment. It's about setting goals, taking action, facing challenges, learning from mistakes, and gradually becoming a better version of yourself. It's about realizing that you're a work in progress and that's okay. So let's debunk this first lie together. Self-improvement is not a quick fix. It's a lifelong journey. Remember, self-improvement is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay motivated and inspired by subscribing to our channel. We're here to support you in your path to self-improvement. Lie number 2, self-improvement means you're flawed. Now, isn't that a bitter pill to swallow? This perspective often discourages people from stepping onto the path of self-improvement. They fear that seeking betterment is an admission of personal inadequacy. But let's debunk this misconception right now. Self-improvement isn't about fixing what's broken. It's not about patching up holes or mending shattered pieces. It's about growth, development, and evolution. It's about recognizing your potential and striving to fulfill it. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, not because you're flawed, but because there's always room to grow, to learn, and to excel. Picture this. A seed isn't flawed because it isn't a tree yet, it's just at a different stage of its journey. Similarly, each one of us is on our unique journey of growth and self-discovery. Self-improvement is about becoming the best version of yourself, not fixing a broken person. Lie number 3, self-improvement is a solitary journey. Now, isn't that a fallacy we've all heard or even believed at some point? This notion, however, couldn't be further from the truth. Let's debunk this myth. Self-improvement isn't a solo expedition, it's a communal voyage. Think about it. The greatest achievements, discoveries, and breakthroughs were seldom the result of a single person's efforts. Instead, they were the culmination of collective wisdom, shared experiences, and mutual support. When we embark on a self-improvement journey, it's natural to seek support and guidance. From mentors to coaches to friends and family, their insights and encouragement can be invaluable. They can offer a fresh perspective, challenge our thinking, and help us see blind spots we might have otherwise missed. In essence, self-improvement is a journey best traveled with companionship. It's about fostering relationships, learning from others, and growing together. So, when you start your self-improvement journey, don't be afraid to reach out. Remember, you don't have to walk this path alone. Now to lies number 4 and 5, self-improvement is all about positivity and it's easy. Let's dispel these myths right away. The notion that self-improvement is merely about maintaining a positive mindset is a fallacy. It creates the impression that all you need to do is plaster a smile on your face, repeat affirmations, and voila, you're a brand new person. But the reality is far from this. Yes, a positive mindset is crucial, but it's not the be-all and end-all of self-improvement. Think about it. If you're constantly striving to stay positive, you might avoid confronting the negative aspects of your life that need to be improved. But here's the truth. Self-improvement often involves confronting these negative aspects head-on. It's about acknowledging your flaws, your fears, and your failures, and then working on them. It's about being brave enough to face the discomfort that comes with growth and change. Now on to the 5th lie, that self-improvement is easy. This misconception can lead to frustration when you don't see immediate results. The truth is, self-improvement is a challenging process. It's not a straight path, but a winding journey filled with ups and downs. It involves trial and error, failures and setbacks, learning and unlearning. It requires patience, persistence, and resilience. It's not something that happens overnight, but over time. The belief that self-improvement is easy can also create the illusion that you're not doing enough, or that you're doing it wrong if you're finding it difficult. But remember, the difficulty is part of the process. It's a sign that you're pushing your boundaries, stepping out of your comfort zone, and growing. So, let's reframe our understanding of self-improvement. It's not just about positivity, it's about facing the negative. And it's not easy, it's challenging. But that's what makes it worthwhile. Self-improvement is a journey of highs and lows, and it takes courage to face it. Invest in yourself by subscribing to our channel. Moving on to lies number 6 and 7, self-improvement is the same for everyone, and it requires drastic changes. There's a common misconception out there that the path to self-improvement is a universal one, a one-size-fits-all process. This is far from the truth. Everyone's journey is unique, individual, tailor-made to their own experiences, aspirations, and challenges. A self-improvement method that works for one person may not necessarily work for another. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. Sure, there are universal principles we can all learn from, but how we apply them should be unique to us. Just as each of us is unique, so is our self-improvement journey. It's a process that should be as diverse as we are. It's not about mimicking someone else's journey or comparing your pace to theirs. It's about understanding yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, and working on them at your own pace. And this brings us to the 7th lie. There's this belief that self-improvement requires drastic changes. That you need to turn your life upside down, make big sacrifices, and take radical steps to see any significant improvement. But let's debunk this myth right now. True self-improvement isn't about making sweeping changes overnight. It's about small, consistent steps. It's about making gradual changes in your behavior, your habits, and your mindset. It's about the daily choices you make, the habits you cultivate, and the attitudes you adopt. It's not about sudden transformation, but steady progress. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with water. You don't fill it up all at once. You fill it drop by drop, until eventually, it's full. The same principle applies to self-improvement. You don't have to make monumental changes all at once. You can start small, and over time, these small changes will add up to a significant transformation. So, don't be fooled by these lies. Self-improvement is not a one-size-fits-all process, and it doesn't require drastic changes. It's a personal journey that's about making gradual, consistent changes. Remember, your journey is personal, and it's about small, consistent steps. Finally, the 8th lie, self-improvement ends. Now this is one myth that has been circulating in our society for far too long. Many believe that there's a finish line, a point where you can dust off your hands and say, well, that's it, I'm done improving. But let's debunk this misconception right here, right now. Self-improvement is not a destination, but rather a never-ending journey. It's a continuous process of learning, growing, and becoming a better version of oneself. It's like climbing a mountain with no peak, where every step you take is a new achievement, a new height reached. Think of it this way. The beauty of self-improvement lies not in reaching a so-called end, but in the journey itself. It's about the discoveries you make, the lessons you learn, and the person you become along the way. So remember, self-improvement never truly ends. It's a lifelong process of learning and growing. Let's recap the 8 lies and their truths about self-improvement. First, we busted the myth that self-improvement is a quick fix. It's not. It's a lifelong process of learning and growth. Second, we debunked the idea that self-improvement is expensive. It's not. It can be as simple as reading a book or practicing mindfulness. Third, we put to rest the notion that self-improvement means you're flawed. It doesn't. It means you're human, and you're committed to becoming the best version of yourself. Fourth and fifth, we dispelled the lies that self-improvement is solitary and that it requires huge, drastic changes. It's not, and it doesn't. It can be a shared journey, and small steps can lead to big changes. Sixth and seventh, we shattered the misconceptions that self-improvement is selfish and that it's all about productivity. It's not, and it's not. It's about personal growth and fulfillment. And finally, we dismissed the fallacy that self-improvement is linear. It's not. It's a winding path with ups and downs. Embrace the truth about self-improvement, and remember, it's a personal, lifelong journey of growth. Do you want to learn more? Click on the next video.